Hey, Steve Zook, welcome back to Pope's Zoo channel and the Guitar Letter System. By the way, if you want a sample of the Guitar Letter System, I really need your phone number because I spend a lot of time sending out samples, and I think people really want to grow as a guitar player and a composer and wake up their musical ear, but we're also have a lot on our minds nowadays. But I just would like to have a phone number too. I'm not going to call and pressure you or anything. In fact, most of the time when I call people, we really have a nice conversation. We talk about the kinds of music we love and the guitar players we like, and we talk about the process of learning, guitar and getting better and waking up your musical ear. It's a fun conversation is what I'm trying to say. So it's not a pressure thing. If we talk and we kind of seem to be on the same page, most people are like, yeah, that sounds pretty good. I think I'll order the Guitar Letter System. You can order it at stevezookguitars.com. It's over 100 studies. I don't send it all at once. But hey, today I'm showing this guitar. I love stuff like this. This kind of stuff is not easy to find. This is a made in Japan acoustic guitar, Yamaha, made probably the 70s or early 80s. It's a little bit smaller body size than a Dread, Kind of reminds me of the body size of a Martin I have for sale right now, which is like, I think, grand auditorium size, but I don't have the exact. But this thing, the Japanese, especially Yamaha, know a lot of secrets about making a guitar sound great, and this thing just sounds wonderful. It's got a really, really nice setup too. It's ready to go. I mean, it's got some, like I said, it's got some dings on the top. Like it's got a really good type of aging look to the wood. It's got some dings. It's got some scratches and stuff, like any old guitar. But it really sounds beautiful. It's got some kind of old Martin, mixed with that great made in Japan sound. I'm just going to do a short demo. Yeah, the kind of stuff that I sell, folks, is really not easy to find, and that's an understatement. But I have regular customers that when they need, they have something else they want to do in their life, they'll call me because they know that I'll pay them, more than a pawn shop. I pay more than a music store. And they like because I have my heart into this business. It's got a little bit of a V to the neck, This actually reminds me of some of the older Martins I've had, but I just love the sound of this guitar. I'm in dadgad. But yeah, this is really a sweet guitar. It just has. I was really excited. I actually bought 4 guitars from a guy, and who I've been dealing with for years, by the way, and everything's cool. But yeah, it just really has that great made in Japan sound. It's got a great, really nice setup. It's been dialed in. Really nice overtones. I'm just using the Zoom Q3, folks. It's like $100 recorder with super small, cheap mics. I'm not using anything else, no other processing. So what you're hearing that sounds great is the actual guitar. It just has a wonderful tone. Yeah, I love the sound of this guitar, I really do. I haven't played it for a while. a shorter demo than I probably normally do because I've just got stuff to do. But I've gotten lucky. I've gotten some really cool Yamaha guitars recently. Recently got another one, a Dread, but this one sounds just as good as a Dread. Guitar to fall in love with, I'll tell you, man. It's super clear, but it's got kind of a wooden buttery tone where you don't lose definition, you don't lose clarity, you just get this so hard to explain great tone. It's like the tone just has this kind of fullness and depth and woodiness to it, while still retaining the clarity and definition and kind of holographic sound. Messing around. Again, not a performance, just showing the guitar. Don't email me and say any great guitar sounds good in dadgad. That's fucking bullshit. Okay, this is really a special guitar. I just love dadgad, and I love the tone of a great steel string in dadgad. I'm just really bored with regular tuning, to be honest with you. I use it for my jazz stuff and my improvisation and certain things, but I keep at least one guitar, if not more than that, in dadgad, and then I also use the flamenco tuning a lot. Altered tunings is really good for your musical ear because you have to search for things that sound good, and it helps you not think so much, but listen and become more intuitive and listen to your ear and everything. Yeah, this thing just sounds incredible. this thing sounds great. It kind of reminds, it's got a little bit of Martin D35 in it. You know, these three-piece, when you get the three-piece back like this, looks like rosewood to me. The three-piece back adds just a beautiful, beautiful mid-range and beautiful mid-range and mid-bass, you know. This, yeah, and I love the age binding on it. This is a killer guitar. It's so hard to let this stuff go for me, folks, because I'm a guitar addict big time, and I'm a composer. And my guitar business is really a labor of love. What a sound. Again, not a performance, just messing around. So listen to those overtones. Can you hear that? This guitar reminds me of like a great, really great Yamaha FG 180 made in Japan, but with a little bit more of a buttery, Martini, you know, holographic mid bass and mids. It gets a little sweeter sounding than most of the. It's got a little sweeter. And I love a great Yamaha FG 180. You know, I know a lot of the great artists like Jeff Buckley used to play one. You know, Elliott Smith, I think it is. Great songwriter. It's a tragedy that he died so young, but yeah, man. This guitar's got some pre-war Martin in it, man. Yeah, this is one of those guitars that's really hard to put down, man. Anyway, I'm just kind of bumbling around, but man, this thing is impressive. That's something I recently found that I really think sounds cool. I think that's pretty, but it also has enough depth to be interesting. I don't know if there's any people out there, maybe from my old school of friends I used to have, that some of the stuff like this reminds me of some of the older stuff from Moody Blues. The guy in the Moody Blues could really play guitar, and he really wrote some beautiful stuff. This is a good idea of something that's simple but just sounds bitchin', you know, especially in the tuning, you know. Give you a little better peek at it. But yeah, this is really. Let's get up a little closer, but yeah, I love this guitar. It's so hard to let this stuff go, folks. So this isn't cute sales bullshit either. I mean, I really love these great guitars I find, which are really impossible. You can't just walk into a store and find something like this. It's really hard to find, and usually great players have guitars like this and they just keep them. I love the aged binding. That's why I said it's either 70s or maybe early 80s. I would guess 70s, but I don't have that exact info. But you can tell by the color of the wood and everything too. This is a bitchin' guitar. This really has a lot of soul and a lot of magic, folks. And it's got a nice setup, and it's got a hard case too. Yeah, this is really a nice guitar. This guitar's got this kind of mid-range, mid-bass bump pop thing. Almost reminds me of a parametric EQ or something if it was like really high-tech, and probably would cost 30 grand, but just never ceases to amaze me the difference in tone in guitars, By the way, great volume great tone isn't about great volume. I mean, I would put this guitar up against anything at most music stores because just the age of the wood and the voice. So easy to fall in love with. Yep, hell of a guitar. So this is a Yamaha made in Japan FG252 three-piece back. It's an older guitar, so it has some dings and everything. Probably could use a good cleaning. I don't have time to clean guitars. It's got some scratches on the back. Some of this stuff I think might, clean off. Some of it might not, But yeah, this really, I love the age binding. It just really has a sound, though. You can hear that sound. It's. I think the thing about an older guitar, it's just got a sweetness to the tone. I mean, it still has bass, mids, mid bass, treble, and all that, but it's got a sweetness, man. Yeah, this is a hell of a box. Somebody, they're just going to hear it. You just can't get this from a newer guitar, but you get wood that's aged for 30, 40 years, or more. Plus, like I said, the Japanese know a lot of secrets about making great guitars, especially Yamaha. I think Yamaha knows more secrets to making great guitars than most companies. really a beautiful guitar. I'll really miss this one, and that's not sales bullshit, folks. I'm a guitar addict like everybody else out there, and my little humble guitar business is a labor of love. I get a little lucky once in a while and get something cheap and make some money, but I usually don't make that much. I make a little bit, but I just like turning people on to great stuff. But this guitar is ready to go. Somebody really dialed it. It looks like it's got about $150 setup. Somebody really dialed it in and lowered the action where it's really, really comfortable. It's ready to enjoy, Like I said, it has a little bit of a V to the back of the neck, which normally I don't like that much, but the guitar sounds so good and plays so good, I barely notice it, But this is a lot of guitar for the money. I'd put this up against guitars that cost a ton more money, and it would blow them away if you know how to listen for tone, because it just really has. And like I said, the 3-piece back really adds a lot of tone. This is really a nice guitar. Anyway, hard to put down. It's ready to enjoy too. Comes with a hard case. Hell of a guitar. You can email me, stevezook7@yahoo.com, STEVEZOOK, the number 7, not spelled out, at yahoo.com, or pokesue@gmail.com, or text or call 714-548-0385. If you call, identify yourself. Don't just go, "Is this Steve?" Because I get a million calls for reverse mortgages, investing in stocks, buying a house, selling a house. I mean, because I'm getting 30, 40,000 views a month. I've got over 2,000 videos. I get a lot of, I get a lot of bullshit. I get a lot of scammers calling me. I get burned out. So, because sometimes people call and they'll go, "Is this Steve?" And I'll go, "Who is this?" And they get nervous and hang up. I just say, "Yeah, my name is Pete. I'm calling about this guitar. Tell me which guitar, just so I know you're for real and you're not somebody trying to scam me or something." Pokesue@gmail.com or stevezook7@yahoo.com. 7, the number, not spelled out. Text or call 714-548-0385. This is a hell of a guitar. This is the kind of stuff I just love to deal in, because you could walk into a music store and drop $3-4 and still not get this tone, because it takes wood years to really age. Plus, a lot of the big companies are cutting corners so they can ship their guitars all over the world. They're over bracing and making it too, so it's good. It can survive climates. They can ship it all over the world and won't fall apart, but you lose a lot of tone that way. So this guitar was made with some of the secrets and magic that the old guitars made in Japan, and Yamaha is at the top of the mark on that one. They know more secrets about making great guitars than anybody. This thing just sounds incredible. All right, let's all try to keep the positive faith. I know it's hard for all of us sometimes, but it's like I've been saying lately, the universe is not stuck at this point in time. Let's all stay positive and try to spend time doing what we love and learn more about guitar. If you really want to take a quantum leap and create a guitar reservoir of knowledge in your subconscious mind, invest the $199 in the guitar ladder system. You can order it at stevezookguitars.com. Just scroll down. Do not send it all at once. It's not effective that way. All right, folks, take care.